DE12 done. With the super save team. This is just so I can get the complete. I'm going back in with multiple teams. In fact, I rated one other team, which maybe I might post or wait for a TCC challenge. I don't know. Oh, there goes Chunky. She's going to be a guest star, but she's like, nah, I don't want to be recorded today. So this run, really, this is like my first go at it. So I think I made like maybe one mistake, and that was like at the end, where I used Beatrix's Holy Knight Safeguard when I had HP Silence up, I think. I know this was just last night, but I'm just trying to... I'm trying to remember what everything I did. Let's see. But yeah, this team is pretty awesome. I got so many defensive capabilities. HP Silence, AoE evasion, Beatrix's Holy Knight Safeguard. It's gonna be really hard for them to get something in, you know? So, from what I remember, they said not to kill the horse first because then the other one enrages. But so that's what I tried to do. I made sure I tried to kill the Agrius boss first. This guy. And here, I'm just doing that to charge up his EX. Oh, I did pull for Alphano as well. He took a lot of resources from me, though. I was not very happy about that. But, you know, it's whatever. I really wanted him. Alpha Bro. He's really cool. Even though we have Kais coming up very, very soon, I didn't care. I wanted him. So alright guys, there's really not too much to say about these bosses that hasn't already been said. If you keep up with Tonberry Troop, they always put out an infographic about what to expect in the bosses, what characters that are mostly used. And the reason why a lot of people use, the same characters is because they have a lot of usefulness. Obviously, the biggest star in this one is, you're looking at it right now, Arciela. But Alpha Bro is really good here too. He's like the second highest, if I remember correctly. So, and he was good. In fact, the second team that I did take in here, which is after I finished doing Alphano's boards last night, I took him, Arciela, and Ultimisia, and that team actually did really, really well. To score quite well. I think I ended up getting like a perfect score with it too. I didn't record it, unfortunately, but I don't know why. I usually always record like everything I do, but didn't do that one for whatever reason. Nice miss, buddy. Even if you did hit me, it wouldn't have mattered because I had the Holy Knight safeguard up. So I basically wanted to bait him to do his attack because I wanted him to dump his Brave, basically. And that's what you'll see me do a lot. Like, I'll just, like, not purposely break a monster just so they could dump their Brave. So that way they could just do nothing. But the shaving on this team is actually pretty solid, you know? You know, everybody's got auras on this team, so, you know, we're packing some good auras. But I love Brothers as, like, my summon of choice. It's pretty good. You know, having more Max Brave is always nice. But only if you can back it up. Now, I would not recommend, you know, using Brothers if you don't have enough attack auras in your team. Because if you're not reaching that cap or your overflow limits, then that Max Brave is kind of going to waste. Oh, you almost got me, guys. But I don't know. I don't know what what budget team I would actually use in this. And I purposely broke them out of order here, so that way I get another evasive. Oh wait, I was trying to. I thought I had another turn on his evasiveness for the team, and yeah, ate that one. I was like, oh yeah, whoops. So here's another mistake that I found. So I'm gonna go ahead and HP silence him, because if he HP attacks, Beatrix might die. So I'm just gonna like slow him down a little bit here. Heal her up a little bit. Just wondering what debuffs I have on me. Now the second wave, I don't remember everything that they do, so I had to check a few times what they actually did. Oh, a little side note, my mic is working again. For some reason, it just said, nah, I'm not gonna work today, you know, guys. You know, I'm a little tired, you know, I have a headache. I'm gonna lay down and not work. Just use your headset. Thanks. See ya next time. And, you know, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Mike the mic. Taking breaks. So now we have no worries. We got Edge's AoE evade on. So we can just dump our Brave and not even have any cares. Obviously you can see the damage kind of dropping because he still has those buffs on. And they're at low HP. Ah, the 12. Like, see, that attack would actually have killed her too. Actually, I don't even know why I attacked that one first before the other one. Huh, I guess it didn't matter too much. I sped up the video, by the way, just a little bit, so that way the video is not as long, too. And as you know, I don't want to comment to you for half an hour. That's a lot to talk about. When there's not really much to say other than, you know, I hit this guy, he hits me back, I do damage, I don't do damage, I prevent dying, you know. There's not really a lot to really, you know, say here. But yeah, just keep the horse in check. And I broke them out of order on purpose because A's gonna attack. And that way she can just EX freely. And he's gonna miss him no matter what. See, I thought A was gonna do an HP attack, but I thought he was gonna do his stomp. So obviously, you know, I'm not gonna play this perfect, guys. And that's the thing, like, as long as you play good, you're gonna be fine in this stage, you know? You don't have to play perfect. Just look at me with all my mistakes, and I'm still doing alright. And look, we don't have to worry now because Edge has his evasive thing up, so I don't care what B does. Don't care what A does. You could have took 5 actions there, and I wouldn't have cared because I would have evaded it all. I'm going to refresh the buffs. Plus, I think the battery would do more. I was kind of hoping that the splash damage would have killed this guy. But I know she doesn't have like huge splash damage. But honestly, I don't know how much health that thing had. I would have figured like 10k would have been enough. I couldn't even see his health. But obviously it was more than that. Ah, coffee. I'm into coffee. If you guys remember that from the last video. Alright, so I couldn't remember what these guys did. Like, I think it's just a brave attack in the beginning anyway. I had to like read their skills again because I couldn't remember what they did. I think I glanced at them before I started this video, and then there, because I was like, wait a minute, what is their all attacks again? But I have a feeling from, I don't know what video I did see. I think Black Nero, which is it's awesome that he brings out all the info. You know, of course, in the Tonberry troop, you know. But he actually shows videos of different team comps that he's actually found on YouTube and whatnot, and showcases all the different teams. Kind of like points out their strengths and how they can be used. You know, and there's going to be like duos and whatnot, and you know, really strong characters. And you can always go back to this, you know, later on. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eventually get a budget team to kind of like go in here to you know, to work it, make it work. So here I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna Holy Knight Safeguard. I was just like, I want to get B to start buffing itself, so that's why I haven't dispelled A yet. So I'm trying to push him to that point. Plus it'll make A just dump out his Brave. I have nothing to worry about. And it's still in the early phase of the fight, so we're going to still hit decently. It's only like a defense buff, if I remember correctly. It's not till later on when they get a Brave damage reduction that it's going to be... Then it's going to be a little bit of trouble. I didn't care if she got broken here. Oh wait, I have Edge's if A on. I'm paying attention, I swear. I swear, guys, don't hate me. Why do I always do these videos right before bed, and then when I do recording, I do it right when I wake up, like where I'm half asleep. I need to do like videos in the mid of the day, you know, where, you know, I'm actually waking up, you know, had food, and you know, I haven't had like, I've had my coffee already and whatnot. I really need to do that because yeah, Alright, now we can dispel him. I ended up with like quite a bit of skills on Arciela too. I probably could have used a few more. I decided not to break A because I want to break them in order, I think. But I don't think B actually ended up getting enough brave. Oh wait, yeah. I could have C65 that to get him out of break, but I was like, eh. Eh. These guys actually don't even have that much of a health pool compared to like the first wave. I feel like the first wave is a little bit more scarier than this wave. The only thing that's scary about this wave is the fact that they give themselves so... Oh, they have evasive up. What? That's why I missed. What? That's crazy. Okay, so I'm a spoil a little bit of something that happened yesterday with the other team that I did take in here. Okay, so like I said, I took Arciela, Alphano, and Ultimisia in here, right? And I did an energy drain on one of them because I, had a free skill with Alphano. And it did energy drain and it said missed, and I'm like, oh. I was like, I'm not blinded. What the hell? I did not know that these guys actually give themselves an evasive up buff too. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So that's even a little bit scarier to think about. Because they get all that brave, right? Brave reduction. And you have a chance to miss them. What kind of mess is that? That is BS. So now I'm just gonna like spam more, since I feel like we're already past the halfway point. We need to like just like burn these guys. Plus I'm getting low on skills, especially with Edge there. Beatrix is still doing all right. Go ahead and refresh her buffs to have her EX. I think I actually summon here. Do I? Yeah, this is a good summon. That way they don't have to buff and I could just like kind of go ham on them. I think everybody's EX is up anyway. Or mostly up. Yeah, his EX will be up on the next go. And just trying to spread out the damage, spread out the love, This is going to do, split everywhere, but I want to target him next. And yeah, just gotta keep pressing buttons. Buttons and EXs. That's what really was gonna happen. Just go ham. Just go in. I love Edge's EX too. It's so cool. So cool. It does so much damage too. I think it's nuts. And since this gives so much more battery in summon, because it's based off of your max brave, I decided the same cloth there. Especially since we had a launch too. So I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, I want the cheesy poof. Yeah, and your stupid buffs. Yeah, Here. I had the evasive thing, but I didn't care that I was gonna lose it. I just want to do as much damage as possible. So here, I think this is where I did it. See how HP silence on them? But I didn't realize that. I'm like, oh, I just wasted a Holy Knight safeguard for nothing. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsie. So, but B's practically dead. They can't. Oh yeah, they can't HP attack me. So, go ahead and just silence them just in case I can't break them completely. Now, like I said, it was just in case I couldn't break them. And say I couldn't. And that's it. Easy peasy. Anyway, guys, I don't know. I might upload the other one, but I'm definitely gonna upload the Alphino's Lost Chapter as well. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, always check out Tonberry Troop, the Ink Welder, and the Tonberry Troop, and all of them, and their website, and Black Narrow. I'll leave a link to both of them in the description. Anyway, you guys take care and have a good one.